Alrighty, everybody, we're back. It is Board Bob here. As you can see, we finally finished researching nukes. So the time has come to start building some, I think. So I set up three chem plants and had them producing explosives. Pretty simple. I just tapped off um, of the sulfur over here, brought it over and married it up with the coal and brought it in the water, and there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all this out of here. It's quite a bit, but we're going to use it. And as you see, I went ahead and gathered up a bunch of blue circuits. I just grabbed them off the belt about 2 minutes ago. We're going to go over here. I think we're going to set this up right over here next to our fuel reprocessing. So as you can see, we have let this cook, and we are completely out of 238 over here. Now we still have some, of course, in the chests. It's still processing through, but check this out. All right, here's their first one. It's got 80 in it because it needs 40, so it'll double up. So everything in this chest is ours. Check that out. Same thing here. Same thing here. Same thing here. Here. So these last few, I went ahead and added on fairly recently. I went and made 6 more. We had the original 3, and then I made 6 more just to get this stuff processed through. So what we're going to do is we are going to set up for nuclear missile production. So for that we need, we need 20 blues, 10 explosives, and 30 uranium-235s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up couple of different plants for it, and I'm just gonna chest the stuff in. So here we go. So I'm gonna use the level 3 assemblers because I want this stuff to go fairly quickly. So we got, let's see, inserter, crate, inserter. All right. There we go. So we're going to do, let's see, 3 materials, crate. Oh, wait a minute. Which ones are these? Are these iron or? Oh, they're steel. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? And then we're going to come out of each of these onto a belt and put them all in another chest. Alright, so there's that. Oops. Between the buildings you can't run. Alright, so bring that down and over, and that over. That over, put it into this, put that into that. Oops, missed one over here. Can't have that. We'll never get to it. Alright, and then we'll put another chest here, put another inserter there, and now we want our inserters here. And I'm doing this with 3 each so that I can kind of keep track of what's where. I want to divide it kind of equally. So we got 3 of them set up to go to 6. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stacks. So 3 is 4 stacks apiece, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And 120. We'll divide that up. That's let's see, 3 is 40 apiece, right? So we'll do 20 here, and then another 20, and 25. Okay, 37, 8, 9, 40. All right, there we go. So we got 40, 40, and 40. That's equal for that. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 40. Yeah, so let's do this first. Let's do a complete row in each one of these. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Make our math a little easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then let's see, 2, 2, and 2. All right, so that's all of that. So now let's go down here and pick up the good stuff. Here's everything out of that one because it should have 80 in it. Yep, it should have 80 in it. Pick everything out of it before it starts processing it through. 80, pick it up. We'll let these ones finish filling. Alrighty. I mean, technically speaking, we could remove 40 out of that, but we'll just let her go. We'll have plenty for a while now. Now, the other thing I want to do is I built a bunch of speed modules, so let's put them in where we can. I gotta build 8 more, but I'll get to it. Hey, you know what? Let's be fair. Alright. Let's be fair to these guys. Let's let everybody have some. Oops. Not that many. I think we're going to do... There we go. Now we only need to rebuild 2, really. Close enough. Alright, so let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 rows. So oops, didn't want to do that. How did we end up with them in there? I don't know. Must have hit the wrong button. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 7. Oops. There we go. So now we got it all divided out. So now all we got to do is place our power. And what I want to do is I want to do as much of this with substations as I can. So we got one there. And here we go. We ready? And we're off. All right, looky there. We are now officially a nuclear power. Right? Right. Of course, some of them went over here. You know what we're going to do? We're going to fix that problem, too. There. Now we'll get all of them. It won't get hung up in this splitter. There's our 6. There we go. So now we'll just let that run. And I figure, if I did my math right, I figure we'll have about 100 nukes here in pretty short order. That ain't too shabby. All right. So in the meantime, I think the time has come. We everything else is just kind of bonuses. As far as research, be nice to have bonuses, but nothing that we really kind of need. I mean, yeah, that would give us, destroyer capsules, but we're not really using capsules. I haven't been using capsules. I don't know. Later on, maybe. I haven't been using the uranium ammo either. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. That came out of nowhere. Again, I haven't been using the uranium ammo because I've been wanting to save it for nukes. And again, like I say, everything else pretty much is just bonuses with the exception of silo. So I think the time has come that we are going to start down our final road here. We didn't do as huge amounts as what I had necessarily ultimately envisioned with regards to railroads and things like that, but that's okay because now we have the schematics or the blueprints, and in our next game we can put them to use. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and start researching the rocket silo, and we'll start building a rocket, and that will get us our end game for this. Now, having said that, I'm going to wait, and we're going to use these puppies for that. We might as well have a little bit of a 4th of July celebration. Now, in the interim, what I have done is I went ahead and I finished the railroad all the way around the base. Pretty cool. So let me show you. Now mind you, some of this is still missing accumulators. I think I've got all of the solar panels in. We are definitely missing accumulators, I do know that, and we're missing gates, but for the most part this puppy is in. And of course, I've got it set up that I could go different places, but we're probably not going to get to that point. We're probably going to put a rocket down over here, and we're going to fire our rocket and call this one a done deal. But I just wanted to show you, I did get this all the way around. Our trains are working quite efficiently. I ended up parking one of the copper trains because we really didn't need it. It was kind of slowing down the works for the two iron trains, and we were starting to kind of lose our iron there. So I went ahead and parked one of them off on the siding over here out of the way. As you can see, our copper and our iron are still flowing along pretty good. And I wonder why I did that. Well, whatever. So anyway, so we got that going. We got plenty of copper flowing in. We got plenty of iron flowing in, and our train system is working pretty smooth. So I don't think we're going to have any issues with that when the time comes to start building for the rockets. So we are, in essence, coming to the end game on this. So if there's anything that you guys would like to see me do in the next series of this, let me know. I do have one thing that I plan on doing. There's a couple of mods that I want to check out. So we will probably pursue those at least two mods that I know I want to check out. If there's any suggestions that y'all have, I would love to hear them. Look, we already ran out of blue circuits. Wow, that was quickness. So we're gonna have to definitely bump in a whole bunch of blue circuits. Now, right now they're being used for our science, so we really don't want to steal them away from our science right now, because we need 1,000 for the rocket silo. But as soon as the rocket silo is done, we will snag up all of these blue circuits and we will get them converted into nuclear missiles, and then we'll go have some fun with them. I think there's a number of decent sized patches around here that we can go around and wreak havoc on, and have our revenge on the biters before we end this series. So there we go. But like I say, I do have a couple of mods that I want to try out next time around. And next time around, as far as the map goes, rather than setting it up just the default map, I'm going to set it up with using the train map, and I think I'm going to increase water size so that we can kind of, well, we'll be forced to, I guess, if you will, train a lot more stuff. And that ultimately is what I want to do anyway. So it looks like what we're shy on right now, from the looks of it, is military science. So what are we hurting on for military science? We're hurting on gun turrets, of all things. So let's go down here and find out what the malfunction is with our gun turrets, shall we? Where are we making gun turrets at? Oh, wait, you know what? That's what we made this for. So our gun turrets are being made right here. Right here. So let's go down there and take a look and see what we got going with our gun turrets here. And it looks like we got a couple of problems. One is our iron supply for our gears and such is not what it should be. And that looks like to be slowing us down. Definitely the gears. Alright, well, we can fix that real simply. We'll just kind of... Ooh, if we do that, though, is that going to foul us up? Yes, it will, but if we do it up here, it won't. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to tap off of this other line, and we're going to add some additional iron to the mix here. There we go. Now we should have plenty going in there for that. Do we have any speed modules? You know what? we're making all these speed modules up here. They're only level 1s, but you know what? So what? Let's snag some. There we go. Let's throw some of these in down there. Get them puppies cooking a little faster. Can't hurt. There we go. It ain't much. It's only 2 slots, but you know, it's better than nothing. How we doing on ammo down here? Because once that runs out, we'll have to make some more ammo at some point. But it looks like we're way backed up on the armor-piercing rounds and the grenades. So the only thing really we're hurting on for military science is turrets, and we've done kind of what we can at this point to fix some of that. So let's see how we're looking now. We're getting a little better up here. Yeah, looks like we got some of it coming in now. A little better. Still not great, but that's okay, because this is the last thing we really need. And you know, as long as we got a few of them researching it, we can go from there. It'll start to pick up, start to catch up a little. We'll be all right. We're already almost halfway done rocket science anyway. So as soon as that is done, we will be snagging off all of this blue. In fact, we may even run a belt over and just let it cook it all on its own. We'll see. Anyway, guys, that's what's going on. Kind of a short video. We don't have a whole lot of exciting stuff, I guess, if you will. You know, not right now. We're just kind of waiting on that end game kind of thing at this point. Like I say, you know, this was one of my big achievements for this series, was to get this railroad system started. Oh, and that's what I wanted to show you. I was showing you I don't have all of the accumulators in yet, but I have all the solar cells in. Check this out. 21,000 solar cells. Not too shabby, guys. Everything right now is running off of solar power during the day. Now at nighttime, my steam turbines from my nuke plant are kicking in, but I could realistically cut them off completely and just run off the accumulators, because I got quite a few accumulators too. I got 11,000 accumulators. So yeah, we're not doing too shabby on power. Now imagine that increased, because that's the plan for the next game. We are going to use the same schematics. I am going to get around to getting all the lights in, all the switching in, but the plan as it stands right now is to continue to use these schematics for my trains. I like them. I may do some changing around. It is a lot of materials, you know, especially considering we have the walls and stuff, but that's okay. I'm all right with it. I'm pretty happy with it. So there we go, guys. That's what we got going. What I'm going to do is I am going to let this cook out, and finish my research. And once my research is done, I will go ahead and come back, and we will, not this episode, next episode, we will set up all of our necessary infrastructure for building the rocket and the satellite and getting it fueled, and getting it all set up to go. So, you know, next episode is going to be a bit more going on. We will get all that done, and then once we finally have our rocket ready to go, we will kind of celebrate, and we will let off all these nukes. I'm hoping to have over 100 by then. Right now, the math comes out that what we're building, we're going to get about 100 out of what we have, but by then I'm hoping that a lot of this is processed through the system, and we'll be able to snag some more and build some more nukes at that point. We've got, we got plenty of uranium. I would say we probably have plenty of explosives, although we're making more even if we don't. Our holding point right now for this is blue circuits, and as soon as our research is done, we will have that underway. All right, guys. So there we go. That's where things stand. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna let this cook, and let the rocket silo research finish out, so that we can start diverting all of our blue circuits over to missile production. So sorry this one is so short. We are kind of getting to the end on this. If you guys have any suggestions on what you would like to see, excuse me, as far as mods, or what direction you'd like to see the next series go in, I have some ideas myself, but I'm always open to suggestions. Maybe you've got some mods that you've wanted to try out and haven't, or some mods that you have tried out and you like. Be happy to check them out. Once again, like, subscribe. Definitely subscribe, because, like I say, we're going to be changing over soon to a new series, and you don't want to miss it out. All right. So like, subscribe, share, comment. Love to hear your comments. And I will talk at you later. All right, man. Bye.